Alright, and welcome back, guys. They just released the full patch notes for the Black Ops Cold War June 16th patch. In this patch, we're getting some multiplayer changes, some fairly big zombie changes, not quite the ones I was hoping for, but they're changing up how some of the Easter eggs work in this game. On top of this, they released the full Battle Pass breakdown today. They're introducing a new Ultra Rarity tier. I explain exactly everything you know about that in another video linked below. But with that, let's go over all the brand new information we can find in these patch notes. Some of this I'm going to go over really quickly because it's just not that important. And other stuff we've already talked about before, like the new LMG and assault rifle. We talked about that in the last video. LMG is probably going to be pretty good. Assault rifle, yeah, it could be all right in zombies. 5 total new weapons throughout the season. They've already kind of confirmed all these weapons. Obviously, we're getting new prestige levels, new prestige shop content, new weapon unlock challenges, stuff we get added every single season. Here's information about the new multiplayer maps. All this stuff was seen in the trailer. League play, skill division adjustments. The LC-10 and AK-47 are now restricted in League play, meaning you can't use them anymore. So that's interesting, changing some stuff about League play. I don't really play it, but that's cool nonetheless. Now, as we move down, this is something I haven't seen many people talking about, but this to me is pretty big. To help everyone level up faster, the team has reduced the amount of XP needed to progress through season levels in Black Ops Cold War. That alone is huge. You're going to be able to hit rank 200 even quicker this season. That way you can just go through, get all the challenges, start doing them. And the levels after 200 might even be easier as well. So hopefully more and more people are going to get higher and higher ranks, getting more prestige tokens every single season. I don't know that many people who go all the way to 1,000 every single season. And not only that, they're ending this whole segment off with even more stuff. We're also helping out those challenge hunters out there with the new challenge tracker feature available at the option menu, so you can track your daily challenge progress. I always think it's an amazing feature whenever you're able to track things mid-match, being able to see where you're at with camo progression for other challenges. That way you're not kind of guessing and assuming where you're at. This does say daily challenge progress, so I don't know if that's just going to be the daily challenges. That is kind of, I don't do the daily challenges. I don't know that many people who are going out there going for those daily challenges because it just gets you a tiny bit of XP. Hopefully they introduce this feature to work for camo challenges, maybe some of the seasonal challenges and stuff like that. That's where I think people are going to get the most use of this, because let's be real, how many of you guys are doing daily challenges and tracking that and being like, yeah, let's get these daily challenges done? And now moving on to our next segment, the Groundfall limited time event. This is just like the Rambo event and the other events that we get at the start of the season. You've got till June 24th to complete all of these challenges in either Warzone or Cold War. And if you do that, you'll unlock an epic secondary weapon blueprint. Like every other season, you should be able to do these in multiplayer and zombies. So hopefully the blueprint looks good. And hopefully accounts aren't banned at the beginning of the season, preventing people from even doing this event. They're adding a new multi-team game mode, kind of like Dirty Bomb, but a little bit different. I'm not going to read through all this. The full patch notes will be in the description if you guys want to read through that. But moving down to probably the most important information of all of multiplayer, if you guys played the 80s Action Hero event, you know in multiplayer there was a game mode that allowed you to unlock a nuclear kill streak. And it's probably the most fun we've ever had in Cold War in terms of a multiplayer experience. That game mode's coming back as Cranked Hardpoint. You're still going to be able to play it and still be able to get that nuke. So that's really cool, and I'm sure everyone who plays multiplayer is going to be really happy about this. And hopefully Treyarch just keep bringing this mode back every season to allow people to continuously go for that 25 kill streak nuke. Next, they're adding more League play rewards. I don't really play League play, but by playing it, getting these different challenges here, you'll get charms, emblems, stickers, and stuff like that. Cool, but I'm probably not going to hop in and do this stuff. League play just doesn't really interest me. Now, scrolling down to the section I'm most excited about and what most of us came here to see, zombies. This week kicks off the biggest season of content for Black Ops Cold War zombie players yet. That is a huge statement, and honestly, I don't know if that's true. The season that added in tier 4 and 5 for all field upgrades and stuff like that, that was a huge season. Not only did they add all those brand new tiers that season, they added Outbreak and all that stuff. So if they're saying this is going to be the biggest season for content for zombies, they've got to have a lot planned, or I don't think this is going to be true. Then after this, they just talk about stuff we already know about the new Outbreak quest, the new map, all that stuff. We haven't really got to the patch notes segment yet. And then scrolling down here, we're finally getting some new information for zombies. This is the new nail gun special weapon, so now it's confirmed that it is going to be a special tier weapon, so hopefully it's fun and good to use. But more importantly, here's information on the brand new map. It's going to be mid-season, so we still have a few months to wait with this. And it says with this season, it's going to have new quest, new secrets to uncover, a new upgradable perk, which is going to be double tap, a new wonder weapon, which is huge. I'm so excited for a new wonder weapon. We've gotten a total of 2 wonder weapons in Cold War so far. Hopefully this wonder weapon's fun to use, and hopefully it's got some special stuff to it that just makes it kind of with a little bit more replayability. A new crafting item, which I think we can all agree, the new crafting item's probably just going to be the Annihilator pistol. Since they're adding that into multiplayer, I'm sure it's going to come just like the Death Machine, the War Machine. You're going to be able to craft the Annihilator. But then at the very end here, they say, and much more. So maybe they still have some hidden tricks up their sleeve that they haven't revealed yet that we're going to get in the next upcoming weeks. Also, Weaver is going to be coming as a playable operator character later this season. And then as for DLC 3, this is what the team has to say. As we mentioned in our recent blog post, the team has been hard at work on this map since before the launch of FIREBASE-Z, and we're pulling out all the stops on this one. Tune into our official Treyarch Studio broadcast tomorrow for a glimpse at what's to come mid-season, along with our special guest, aka the one and only Samantha Maxis. So tomorrow we're gonna get probably a decent reveal of stuff we're gonna see in this brand new map, which is exciting. And they're hyping this up a lot. Hopefully they're hyping this up because it's good. This needs to be good because right now Cold War's got 2 maps. And to be completely honest, this map needs to be amazing. With how long people have been waiting, all the hype built around this, if they aren't being truthful here when they say they pulled out all the stops for this one, it's not going to be good for Cold War just because this is our 2nd map and it's June. So hopefully they're hyping it up for a good reason. And they're completely right when they're saying that they're absolutely pulling out all the stops they possibly could for this map. Now moving on to weapon tuning, and I think this is going to affect both multiplayer and zombies. It doesn't really state here. This is under the global changes, so this is definitely going to affect multiplayer and potentially zombies as well. These don't seem to be massive changes, so as a zombies player, these shouldn't really affect you too much at all. And then for the modes, they explain what one in the chamber is, but I think just about everyone knows what one in the chamber is. Here's all the modes we talked about earlier. The new hand cannon, aka Annihilator, is going to cost 2,800 score to use. Now for some more changes only affecting zombies, they're adding new in-game story intel. They do this every season. For quest, new tuning changes to the existing Outbreak main quest in Ruka. Disable super sprinters in the silo, so once you go to the last step of the Outbreak Easter egg, you're no longer going to get the super fast zombie, so it's going to make it a little bit easier. Not only that, they've slightly reduced Legion's chest armor health, so when you're in the boss fight, you're going to be able to take down Legion to the form where you're able to actually deal damage to him quicker now, because his chest armor is going to have less health. And they're increasing respawn delays on all zombies. So when you're doing the Outbreak Easter egg, if you're in the silo or doing the boss fight, when you kill zombies, it's going to take them even longer to spawn back in, allowing you to work on more challenges and do more damage to Legion. Added an audio cue when starting and failing certain steps to indicate when all zombies will start attacking. So with these changes, it looks like they've gone through and completely overhauled the entire Outbreak Easter egg, at least the original one, to make it a little bit easier for people to go and complete it. Because who knows, you might have to complete this Easter egg before you can do the Outbreak Easter egg part 2. They're also adding some more music tracks if you do the Unknown Signal world event in Outbreak. That's kind of cool. And then they're addressing an issue where the revival canister would fall underneath the map when you enter those phased tears on the edge of the map. I showed this in the video. It was hilarious. If you picked up a canister from the Outbreak event and then you walk through the portal, it would teleport you and then the canister would just disappear underneath the map. And I mean, at that point in time, you would lose your Outbreak game because it's impossible to get it and retrieve it. But it looks like that they have actually fixed that issue here. And then for the Dead Ops Arcade side of things, once again, we've got a giant list of changes, and I've kind of read through this. Some of this stuff's kind of cool. I'm going to leave a full link below if you want to read through this. I don't do much Dead Ops Arcade here, but it seems like every single update, they're going through and adding more and more stuff to Dead Ops Arcade, which I think is awesome. I know this game mode has some hardcore fans out there, and hopefully all these changes are good for you and you enjoy them. Now moving on to zombies progression, addressed an issue that would cause players to occasionally lose XP in zombies when returning to the lobby after matches. That is huge. If you guys grind XP in zombies, you know a lot of the times you'll see, oh, I'm ranked 530 in game. And then you'd go back to your lobby and it's like, oh, I gained 30 levels that game, but now I just lost 10 when I went back to the main menu. Hopefully that's what they're talking about here. And that's been a bug in this game since it launched, and I really hope it's fixed. I hate getting all these levels in game, going back to the main menu, and then it's like, oh yeah, you only earned like half those levels. That sucked a lot, and hopefully that's not an issue anymore. They're adding new operator missions for Cold War, so now you can use specific characters and unlock some cool outfits for them. There's going to be a total of 4 this season, which is an increase from 2 that we had last season. And then finally here, something that I get commented on every single video to this day, address an issue where Deadshot was not functioning properly on the AMP-63 pistol. A lot of people noticed this and did not like that, so finally the AMP is going to work. It's going to have that aim assist if you're using a controller when you equip that Deadshot. So yeah, there was definitely a lot of information in these patch notes. By far, the most notable thing to me was that the Outbreak Easter egg is going to be getting a little bit easier. That way you can go ahead, get it done, and get ready for the second part of the Easter egg coming in a little bit. Now, unfortunately, something that was not in these patch notes was any information about the brand new zombies health cap. They've confirmed at some point during this season that they're going to be lowering the health cap, but yeah, that was not listed anywhere in here. So hopefully we get it at some point. I don't know when it's coming. Maybe it is coming this Thursday. They just didn't list it here. Sometimes they do stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what your favorite part about all these patch notes are. And with that, I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I want to take the last moment here to thank everyone who's became a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber. And I want to give an extra special thanks to everyone who's taken a step farther. We've got the man himself, Hunter Ronaldo. We've got Chef, aka Chief, aka Classified. And the man with the most stable PS5 ever, DX2069. All of these people have taken it a step above and became an Unlock++ member on YouTube. Thank you guys so much, true homies.